Textile, who is also MOS external affair. So we could leverage his position and mobilize foreign missions in India of different 30 countries, and the outreach program of Bharat Tex was very well accepted. Then we are in discussion with multilateral organizations where we will be signing soon MOUs to exchange delegations from India and from their countries to come. So really, if you see this in nutshell, the committee this time is absolutely focused on bringing the A-class buyers to this show. These are some of the visuals on the event which has happened. Ambassador meet in New Delhi. You can see our MOS. Multilateral organization whom we are discussing are there on your screen. They are actively part of this Bharat Tex. We are actively engaging with them on how we can collaborate and take this forward. Already we have reached out to 1200 important global buyers, 80 different international associations, 20 Italian association, 4 Japanese association, 9 Portuguese association, 2 Israeli industry associations, and more than 100 important CXO or CEO of brands. This outreach program has already been successful and reached out to them, and we have established the connection. So as you see, even our board members, all EPCs have been busy doing road shows in domestic as well as international. The screen in front of you list all the domestic road shows which Bharat Tex has been completed so far. These are the international road shows which we have already done. The one at Tokyo, Istanbul, Madrid, New York. This was extremely well received, and the buzz about Bharat Tex, I mean, same like here, everyone was like, we already know what is Bharat Tex all about. We have just come here to say hello and see that will we be able to attend this. So, not just reaching out to the organization, association, or important buyers. Bharat Tex is collaborating with all world's leading media houses, be it print, social, TV, whatever, and we are developing exclusive partnership with all these media houses to promote our Bharat Tex program. This year, again, we will have a knowledge session which will look at roundtable session, panel discussion, master class, country state session. So you will not just attend this show for the trade, but also up your game in the industry where all the industry brilliant minds come together and share their views and opinion on textiles. So what are the deliverables we are looking at Bharat Tex? Need not to tell everything here on the screen, but we are here to show to the world that why we are the best and we will be amongst the top exporters in coming days. So we still have many activity being planned. We have over 6 to 7 domestic road shows. We have 7 to 8 international road shows. Soon you will be able to also see our Honorable Minister in various different road shows, reaching out to all of you. Government, we are following up with various different government agencies and plugging them in Bharat Tex and trying to synergize our association. With state government, we are already, like last time, we had over 12 state partners. This year, on the same line, we will have more and more state partners. What this partnership says is the state themselves would also be promoting the Bharat Tex and taking this Bharat Tex to their individual exporters. Then we have extensive outreach to different countries, multilateral bodies, association, outreach to brands. These are the knowledge sessions wise, these are the timelines which we have done. So friends, just to tell you, I'm not here to tell you what is Bharat Tex all about. I hope I'm able to briefly express and show you what Bharat Tex will look like, and it is very clear that we should do our very best to bring this Bharat Tex into the world map, and soon I'm proud to say that we will be amongst the top exhibitions in the world. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an insightful presentation and giving us all the brief about what Bharat Tex 2025 is going to look like. But before moving forward, let's see the video of Bharat Tex 2025. Can we have the video, please?
Tex, India's largest global textile event, a showcase of the entire textile value chain, a sparkling kaleidoscope of materials and fabrics, of centuries of heritage meeting cutting-edge technology, a dynamic business opportunity, inspired by the Honorable Prime Minister's 5F vision. In 2024, this was the textile event of the year, an event that attracted the world. An event that united buyers and sellers. This is now a brand that is weaving a global textile story.
भारत टैक्स का ये सूत्र स्टाइल, सस्टेनेबिलिटी, स्केल और स्किल के साथ भारत और विश्व के धागों को भी एक साथ जोड़ रहा है.
And now it is time for Bharat Tex 2025. Organized by India's textile industry and supported by the Ministry of Textiles. This edition will host over 5,000 exhibitors and attract 6,000 buyers from 110 countries. An exhibition area spanning over 2 million square feet, spread over 2 state-of-the-art venues, Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi and the India Expo Center in Greater Noida, will attract over 120,000 visitors. The entire textile value chain will be on display. From fibers and yarns to fabrics. From apparel and fashion to home textiles and made-ups. From handlooms to technical textiles. From handicrafts and carpets to intelligent manufacturing, all the way to retail. This is your gateway to explore and capitalize on the business opportunities in Indian textile. This is also the knowledge destination of choice for all textile professionals. More than 60 different knowledge sessions will cover pivotal trends of the textile ecosystem. Sustainability is the beating heart of Bharat Tex 2025. Recycling, material efficiency, sustainable materials and processes, circularity circuits. All the innovations are here. Explore immersive material testing spaces, trend forecasts, fashion shows, cultural performances, textile installations, industry and innovation pavilions. Meet, engage, prosper. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, this is the fulcrum of the tomorrow of textiles. Mark the dates on your calendar now. Welcome to the future of textiles. Welcome to Bharat Tex 2025.
I'm quite sure that after seeing the presentation and the video, many of you are already excited and motivated to be a part of the Bharat Tex 2025. And few of you would have questions as well, which we would be taking forward in the interactive session. So before moving forward, as you all know, that how cotton plays a vital role in our textile industry and how its strategic branding is the key to the future growth. To give us more insights on this, let me invite on stage Dr. Siddharth Rajgopal, the Director, Project Custody. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. A warm welcome to you, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure to be with you all here. We saw an excellent presentation of Bharat Tex, which is going from strength to strength as we see. The second edition is upon us in February. So I think the organizers thought it would be a good opportunity to talk not only of Bharat Tex, but some of the other components of Bharat Tex. So you will probably see other elements being discussed as we go into the evening. But today I'm here before you to talk about cotton, which I'm sure in a gathering like this, I shouldn't be talking much. It's like taking coal to Newcastle. All of you know about Indian cotton, all of you know about the strength of Indian cotton, all of you know about India's presence in Indian cotton. We are the largest acreage in the world. Second largest producers of cotton in the world, we're the second largest consumers of cotton in the world. 63% of our garments are cotton based, and almost 55% of the cotton that we produce in terms of the fiber is exported in one form or the other. So whether as plain cotton or value add thereof. So this being the picture, you can always ask, what's new about cotton in India? What's so new? And why do you want to spend 10 minutes of the time today in discussing cotton in India? But the point is that today, as I stand before you, there's an initiative which has been launched, which is slowly gaining currency, and where an effort is being made by the industry, by the associations, by the export promotion councils, and by the government, that is the Ministry of Textiles, to try and see how we can, in the term that is being loosely used is brand Indian cotton. Branding is a composite function, but here, how do you brand Indian cotton in a marketplace where Indian cotton is very well known? So that's a great challenge. So an initiative which started in December 2022, there was a memorandum of understanding which was signed between the Cotton Corporation and the Cotton Textile Export Promotion Council, with the blessings of the Ministry of Textiles. The then Honorable Minister of Textiles, who is also the CIM now, Piyush Goyalji, really took the initiative forward, and since the tex2 still represented the trade and industry, they said the function of branding any product does not lie with the government. The function of branding any product lies with the trade and industry. If the industry and the trade believes that there needs to be something like a branding to be taken forward, then they should take responsibility. They should try and implement it, and they should try and carry it forward. Because ultimately, if you're successfully able to brand your product, you're also able to increase the value of your product and also gain higher market share. So this cotton that is being branded has very interesting features. We started with what is called the 29 and 30 mm cotton, which is the large variety, which is also called the bread and butter variety. There's nothing new in 29-30. Everybody is using it. So they said, let us start somewhere where bulk of the cotton is being used. So we started with 29-30 mm cotton and then carried the program over. It's about 1.5 years now when the program has been put into place. About 127,000 bales have been tested for Kasturi cotton, and we got a pass rate of about 47%, which is not bad considering that Kasturi cotton is a specs-based cotton verification. It is tested, it is sampled, it is tested, and then it is put on a blockchain for traceable. So 3 features which are very important. So the quality specifications are being tested by what are called NABL labs. The sample is drawn by what is called NABCB accredited agencies, and then it is loaded on a blockchain platform. And mind you, for the first time, I think, in the textile supply chain, we have put together a blockchain portal, which then the data is loaded on it, and the reports are loaded on that, and then you can trace the entire movement of that cotton, right from the farm to the retail. So that section has been put into place, and it's a very low-cost model, which compared to the certification charges that you have to pay for different types of certifications that you take during your product production or in terms of when you are also going towards your sales. But this is a very low-cost model, and it is an Atmanirbhar model because it has been put together by using the indigenous technology. Now, moving forward, this is a short story about it. There's a lot to talk about it. In about 5 or 10 minutes given to me to speak on this subject, I can only make a very brief summary. Going forward, we have also taken a decision to try and cover the extra long stipple. So, Kasturi will not only be 29 and 30 mm, it also looks at 28 mm, and now it has gone to 34, 35 mm and beyond. So we are also trying to see how to place the Indian cotton in the extra long stipple segment. Just as you see Bharat Tex being an attempt made to place India in the world text of exhibitions in the world. And there is a feeling that, well, the exhibitions around the world are sort of declining. So India has a bright chance of trying to attract people into the country. Similarly, cotton is one where India's strength lies, and India continues to be having a very robust cotton system. So therefore, how you try to leverage that through the branding program. So this is one thing. So key features which are coming forward, the spectrum of Kasturi cotton is being expanded. 34, 35 mm will come. So you can't say an extra long staple cotton, which we are importing today. Perhaps we can also start using. A lot of programs are already in place to try and encourage people on extra long staple. But we hope in the coming 2 or 3 years, the extra long staple for which we really look at imports, perhaps we will be able to satisfy that demand in our country. So that is one important feature. Another feature that has come up is we have signed memorandum of understandings, because so far the concentration was on trying to develop the supply side, to organize the supply side, the gin and the farm from where the cotton would come, and in adequate quantities to be produced and to be tested and to be certified. But now we are looking at the demand side. So the view is that if you have the cotton, the demand needs to be there. So when the demand is now being created, and we have signed memorandum of understandings with about 6 or 7 agencies, which looks at the community part, which looks at the commercial part, and which looks at the consultancy. Consultancy would mean they try and see how to improve the base of the cotton. So all these 3 models have been put into place, which is again a very encouraging sign. So going forward, as we see it here, we expect about the coming season, because the season is upon us, the new season, and I think the season is a bit delayed this year, but nevertheless, as we step into the new season in November, December, already November, and up to about February, March, we expect that this year we should be able to certify at least 3 lakh bales as Kasturi cotton. Because what is also happening is that there is advantage which has been seen at the spinning side. You get pre-clean cotton. If you see the specs of the Kasturi, one of the key points in that is that the trash content is being controlled at 2%. So far in Indian cotton, and if you see reports on Indian cotton across the world, you will find that one of the major points made about Indian cotton is that there is contamination and the trash content is high. So therefore, in this model, an effort is made to try and control trash to 2%. A lot of people A lot of people, ginners, spinners, weavers, and all those who use cotton, say it's not possible to get 2% in a country like India because of the small farms, hand picking, and other factors which are in operation. But I must say, there are some very, very progressive ginners, who have really invested money in technology, who are now able to show that they can give you cotton up to 1.8, 1.6. So when you get cotton pre-cleaned and you take it to the spinning, you save about 3 to 4% at the spinning because your blow room activities are reduced to that extent. And as you move forward in the value chain, you build on that value which you have created. Apart from that, the idea of creating kasturi would be also to generate a premium which goes to the farm. The farmers, who are the key backbone of the cotton industry, as you know, because it's a farm product, a lot of them should get higher remuneration. Already the MSP is there, which gives you higher remuneration. The market should also support the farmers through the production so that they can improve their production practices. And so the value that is created, the premium that is generated, is also getting passed on to the farmer. And one last point before I end, I'll show you a small video at the end. The last point is about sustainability. Sustainability argument, as you said here, you saw in the video, is at the heart of Bharat Tex. That's the word they used. And that's quite right. It's not only at the heart of Bharat Tex, but it's at the heart of the textile value chain today. As we move forward, sustainability is a key concern right across the supply chain. So how do we deal with it? So what we've done, we've tied up with BCI cotton. All of you pay 20% additional premium to BCI. Everybody is willing to pay 1,000 rupees more. The BCI kasturi, region agri kasturi, where the cotton is grown in conditions which are supposed to be highly sustainable. Region agri kasturi. We have also tied up with other for organic kasturi. You look at organic cotton from India, which fetches you a premium. The same organic cotton presented on the kasturi platform, certified as kasturi, becomes organic kasturi. So we get what we generally call a double engine. The organic component comes from the organic certification, and the kasturi certification gives you the added advantage. So all these programs are in place. We've had discussions, we have had MOUs, and we are really looking forward to the new season as we go forward. So therefore, as I come to the end of this small presentation, I would like to emphasize that kasturi cotton is not just a brand, it is a movement. We talked of Bharat Tex being a movement. Everybody is joining in and everybody is putting his energies together to put together a good show. It is a movement to elevate Indian cotton. And mind you, India has been in cotton for centuries. It's not as if we started yesterday. Read history, India has been traced right to Indus Valley civilization. So Indian cotton now in commercial use gets a